Bobby, did you bring your homegirl named Tina? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Natalie, a lot of the girls have questioned the length of your chin. Do you care to measure?
Yeah. You are the class.
I know. You don't have to remind me.
Next question.
Oh, Natalie, it looks as if Lemmy has dropped something on his way in. What you mean I gotta go? Man, this some awesome. What is going on, entertainment? So time to y'all with another video. So as y'all saw from a previous video that I did post, Big Lex and Summer were going back and forth. Now Summer called out Big Lex for basically commentating on the whole Natalie situation because she did call Natalie while she was on live, which by the way, she shouldn't have done that, because at the end of the day, like, you should know better than to record somebody when they do not know they're being recorded. Pure point blank. Whether Natalie said anything that was wrong or not, that was wrong on Summers and 100%. Like, her recording her was crazy to me. Like, having that on live. What if Natalie said something that could have been like legally used against her? Like, that could have ended up really bad for Natalie. I think that's why she was so damn upset, even though she was, you know, more upset than now people know she don't watch the show like that, to be honest. Okay. Now, Summer had this to say about Big Lex afterwards, as we saw, and then Big Lex responded back. Now, her response, y'all, we're going to react to, but she alleged that, you know, Summer was taking some for some things. As y'all seen on Summer's live, she was live recently, a few months, I think some weeks back, and she kept saying, you know, she can't drink, and everybody was like, why can't you drink? And it was because she was taking, you know, a couple of, in words of Annie from Bad Girls Club, some diuretics. But turns out Big Lex says they were for something else.
Did you sit here talking about you need somebody like Natalie telling you what to do or help you with anything? Are we forgetting that I'm the one who gave you your first manager? Are we forgetting that I was giving you and helping you with things to do? You came back to me and said, Lex, I took your advice and got a PR. Mind you, Natalie don't tell me. I take notes from Natalie. And you was taking notes from me. So what the does I say about you? Number one. Number two, you sit here talking about what would you be without Baddies? Let's talk about who we were before Baddies. You had 2 kids, was living in the projects, was living your life. I just graduated college May 2024. July 2024, I went to auditions, and from there, everything else was preparation because I knew I was going to make it. The you talk about, who are you without Baddies? I'm a whole brand. I'm a whole brand. Do you see my face card? Do you see my professionalism? Do you see how the I act? Fuck do you mean? I will go a lot farther than you, but you don't even know how to be professional. You don't even know how to be in a room full of corporate people and switch it on and off. You questioning who the I'm gonna be before outside of Baddies. And then you talking about somebody popping. Let's clock it. You talking about somebody popping. But let's talk about how you had the whole internet thinking you was pregnant. But in reality, you was the one popping because you had just posted that random ass whoever the he was, and then all of a sudden you come out and say, "Oh, I can't drink." No, bitch, you was on them. You was on them antibiotics, bitch. You sitting here talking about.
Allegedly, of course. Okay, but money long.
I say allegedly, yeah.
Money long, cause my money ain't long for a suit. That's gonna be my new thing now. Anyways, though, but she ended up going live, y'all, and broke everything down. Now, Summer did respond by basically exposing what happened the night, you know, a cat got eaten. And I'm not talking about, you know, a feline. A cat got eaten. So she exposes that in a live as well. Okay. But let's tune into what Lex had to say about everything regarding Summer.
Was supposed to be Ben dropped Baddie one-on-one in November. Here we is, it's January. You been said Baddies one-on-one dropping. You said December 1st. Then before that, you said November. But you sit here talking about me. Who am I going to be without Baddies? Let's talk about who we were before Baddies. I was a college graduate. I was in college. If all else fails, I still have a degree. What about you? You said you was doing lashes. Do you even have a licensed degree? Or do you even have a lashes license? Lashes license degree? whatever you call it. Do you have?
It's called an esthetician license. Do you really have a degree, Big Lex? No shade.
Have that? Do you at least have that? Why you sitting here trying to talk about me, this and that? Who am I? I'm a whole brand. Babe, look at me. Look at the face. I'm professional. I know.
Who are you? Who are we? We are that bitch. I'm sorry. Y'all remember when the Claremonts did that dumbass confessional? It didn't even make any sense because it's not even proper English. Who are we? What? We are.
Know how to work. You don't even know how to walk into a corporate room with professional people and switch it on and off. But you're trying to sit here and downplay me. Come on, Summer. Respectfully, you are who you are. All love to you. Okay, cool. But don't ever in your life try to question me or try to insult my intelligence, who I am, honey. You talking about, I found myself, you're mad, y'all mad because y'all know who we are. I didn't know you didn't know who you were. I didn't know you didn't know who you were. You talking about I finally found myself. Okay, cool. Whatever works with you, babe. But I guarantee if we would have never fell out, you would have still did another season of Baddies. Why you talking about you done with Baddies this, you done with Baddies that? If we was all
facts, I agree. She would have came back, and I think Summer would have been there. Pure point blank. Like Summer would have been there with bells on had her and the big three still been cool. Pure point blank.
still friends, you would have did another season of Baddies. Let's clock it. Then you talk about somebody taking. Hold on, let's get into it. Let me hear it first so I could go off of it. Hold on. Cause we gonna get into it.
Get your dick sucking ass on, bitch. You need a bitch like Natalie or any other to tell you what to do and to help you with anything, ho. What are you talking about?
But I helped you.
Getting it out the mud.
You getting it out the mud, but I helped you. What do you mean? You didn't know, you had no idea what to do. I helped you. And then you took it from there. You talking about you did this shit. Girl, where?
Learning as I motherfucking go.
I've been learning as I go too.
And shout out to everybody that's helping me along the way and putting me in room.
She says she's done did it brick by brick herself, but then she's sitting here thanking everybody.
I need to be in, bitch. What the would you do without Baddies?
Let's talk about what we were doing before Baddies, babe. What were you doing before Baddies? You were living in the projects, 2 kids, doing what? Doing what? Our closest identity to our true selves are who we were before Baddies, babe. That's the closest thing that people get to the real us. It's who we were before Baddies. Like, you talking about what would I be without Baddies? The same person doing the same thing I planned to do if Baddies never came my way. What do you mean? I was built for success regardless. I was going to be something regardless. Baddies just happened to come.
Riddle me that, bitch.
Riddle me that.
Unless you want to come over here and eat
Riddle
some
me
more.
that.
Oh, and then y'all, this comment, unless you want to come over here and eat some more, Summer, let's clock it. Put it on your mom, on your daddy, on Day, on your kids. Put that on all of them. I ever put my mouth on you. You know that's a lie.
Yeah.
And I want to hear her put it on all those people and then say it.
Not on Day. I still do not think Summer got ate by Lex. I do think Summer did the eating. And it's been proven a little bit due to the whole thing in regards to Janelle. Because y'all remember Janelle said that in the club, she was getting her, she was getting grabbed on and things were being felt on due to Summer, none other. You get what I'm saying? And to me, it makes a lot more sense too, because Summer probably saw Tavy and the way Janelle and her were interacting when she was doing her DMX and she was banging her out. So she decided to, hey, like, let me get a little bit of that. You get what I'm saying? So I just don't think that, the other way around happened. I just don't see it happening. No matter how drunk Lex would have gotten.
Because I'm telling y'all, Summer has never looked me in my face. Every time I was around Summer, even after she said it, I said, Summer. So I put my mouth, I did it every time. Summer can't stand behind that. I was in Summer's face. I said, Summer, say what you said. In my face, she couldn't say it. She couldn't say it because it's not true. But you're mad, y'all. Let's really clock it. When we were in London, y'all, Summer, what happened? Summer was on her knees. That's what happened. Okay.
Ooh.
And it whatever happened. In London, after it happened, it never happened. In London, has never looked me in my face. Every time I was around Summer, even after she said it. Oh, let's really clock it. When we were in London, y'all, Summer, what happened? Summer was on her knees. That's what happened. Well, like, girl, go to bed. Like, I was trying to play it all so cool, but she took it as, I'm like, and it was so crazy. It was so crazy. I'm like, Summer, I'm like, girl, go to bed. Like, why is you asking me that? Like, you try to make it a thing, girl. It was never that. And you trying to troll me on the internet saying, why is you as bad? Like, I was trying to play it all so cool, but she like, do you remember what happened?
Wait, hold on. Let's go
Summer
back, y'all. I skipped a little bit. No shade.
Couldn't say it because it's not true. But you're mad, y'all. Let's really clock it. When we were in London, y'all, Summer, what happened? Summer was on her knees. That's what happened. Okay. And it whatever happened. In London, after it happened, it never happened. In London, she's like, Lex, do you remember what happened? She's like, well, I want to do it again. I'm like, Summer. No, like, girl, go to bed. Like, I was.
If you need a fix, you can call, darling. I know that's right. Summer wasn't sucking. Oh my God. Oh wow. That Summer is a horn dog. Look at her.
I was trying to play it all so cool, but she took it as, I'm like, and it was so crazy. It was so crazy. I'm like, Summer, I'm like, girl, go to bed. Like, why is you asking me that? Like, you try to make it a thing, girl. It was never that. And you trying to troll me on the internet saying this, saying that. It's false, babe. That's false. You can never look me in my face. You can never look me in my face and say I did anything to you, bro. That's the only thing. That's the only problem I have. You could say what you did all day. I don't care. I don't care because I let you do it. But you trying to switch the narrative and say I'm doing this, say I'm doing that. No, that's false.
But you the same mother who went to school.
Now, that is not mine, by the way. So don't y'all get any bright ideas. No shade.
Got a degree.
Because I can be whatever I want. What do you mean? What do you mean? I am a golden child, and I don't even brag. I don't even brag on brag on who I am. But now I'm gonna pop my. I've been her. What do you mean? Been her. Youngest in the whole franchise. Come on now. Go further. I know who I am. I'm very secure within myself, honey. You trying to. Girl, who would I be without Baddies? Where would you have been if Baddies never was an opportunity? You would have still been living your same life. I was going places regardless, girl.
What are you talking about? What would you do without Baddies while you dick doing all that?
We're finna get into it. And I never did that. And then she said doing all that effing and sucking. Who? You the one fucking and sucking and licking. So let's start. Let's talk. Then
get ready to go on that tour with Natalie.
Let's go.
Bitch.
Let's go.
Other waste of a talent.
Who I don't know
if
who
you
she's
want
talking
to
about.
Waste your talent, go join back.
And then you talking about the talent. How are we wasting talent? If you had real talent, why did you go on Baddies? Let's clock that. If you talking about if you want to waste a talent, go on Baddies. If you had talent before Baddies, why didn't you make something out of it? Why didn't you make something out of your talent? You talking about a waste of a talent? What waste of a talent, girl? Do you not know this is a stepping stone for me? I'm just getting started. What do you mean? I'm just getting started. If you want to waste a talent, go on Baddies. So if you had talent, why did you waste it on Baddies? Make it
That's
make
a good
sense.
point. That's a very good point. I feel like someone's trying to make the point as if like they don't highlight the girls' talent on Baddies anymore. Like it's all just squabbling, fighting down. We don't really get to know who the girls are. So that's the point that she was trying to make. But that point is a little bit invalid because you were on the show for 3 seasons. Now you said at one point, if y'all watch my previous video, she said she was gonna do a 4th season. So it's like if you would have went back, Summer, you would have looked like a fool. I'm sorry. After all that stuff you don't talk about that network, for you to ever show your face on that network again, you know better than Rolly. No shade. Because you have said adamantly how you don't like how the way they doing you. Boop, bop, boop, bop, boop, which I do agree with some of her points, but you can't say all that and then go back and then think nobody gonna be like, girl, please. She has a point. She has a point. They do need to highlight the talent more though.
Why?
PSA, if you're talented, other than being on Baddies, use your talent.
That's what you should have did. Guess what? But I don't have to yet. I'm riding this wave until the wheels fall off. What do you mean? This is where I'm at right now in my life. This is the path that I'm walking right now in my life. The fuck, I don't have to give it up because I have talent. I got talent too. And guess what? When this is over, there will be something else. I'm going to utilize everything. What do you mean? I'm going to take full advantage of the opportunities that are presented to me. Meanwhile, you're trying to downplay the platform that put you on. Babe, let's not forget this platform is the reason why we're being able to be free. What do you mean? This platform is the reason why
Alexa's giving us live out loud. Only on oxygen.
You have what you have. This platform is the reason why we are put on this platform is the reason why people know your name. Because nobody knew Summer none other before you were on Baddies, babe. What do you mean? Who were you before Baddies, babe? That was the closest person to yourself. That was your true identity, who you were before Baddies. That's a true identity. If you were doing shit before Baddies at your old ass age, you need to take a look in the mirror. While you sitting here trying to downplay it, now that you decide to walk out of Baddies girl bye, you would have still been doing Baddies if we was friends. What are you talking about?
What is wrong with your
Then
is it crack? Are you popping with Dolly too?
Okay. Then she says, are you popping with whoever too? I think you should be asking yourself that question because let's clock it. You posted a random and then went on live and was talking about you can't drink. But you asking me, was I popping? No, let's clock it. You were the one popping. You were the one popping them antibiotics, babe.
Ooh.
You was popping them antibiotics right after you had posted that random. What do you mean? Talk about I'm a second girl, boo. Talking about I'm taking girl, boo. What is you talking about? Let's really clock it. Oh, I can't drink. And everyone in the comments, is she pregnant? She was popping and she was on antibiotics. What is you talking about? What?
Now you could say a lot about Lex. You liking her, not liking her. She never gave a TikTok popper because I gotta be careful with my words. She never gave a TikTok popper. You know what I'm saying? I don't think she's over here popping the TikToks. It never gave that. A lot of y'all run with that narrative too much when it comes to people. When y'all be seeing them cash out, oh, they on powder donuts. No. Or they popping TikToks. It don't be the case all the time, y'all. Sometimes the girls be low-key drunk, and then sometimes it just be that anger and demon inside of them. Really.
What? I'm tired of Summer constantly keep going live. For you to say you're out of Baddies, for you to say you're done, for you to say this, and that. Why are you still on the blogs? Why are you still engaging? Why are you still making snaps? Why are you still going live? If you're done with the Baddies brand, be done with the Baddies brand. Be done. Stop talking on it stop talking on it. Stop trying to downplay the network, but then all of your content is producing Baddies drama, Baddies this, Baddies that, Baddies this. You're talking on the Baddies cosmetic. What do you mean? But you're so done with Baddies. Why are you talking about it?
Mm.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Like what? Let's really clock it. Let's really clock it. I'm tired of everybody, and I'm mostly tired of her because she keep talking, and I haven't gave her no time of day but summer. Come on, babe. Come on. Come on. I found myself. I'm mad because I found myself. Summer. No one thinks of you, babe. You're delusional for real. Nobody thinks of you. Nobody wakes up and thinks of Summer. Nobody does that. Nobody looks at you and thinks of Summer. You talking about we was crying about or Beyonce or something. I was crying about you getting her butt. No, the issue was they had us on each other's time. So when I was already ready 2 hours prior, you talking about you was the first one that you said yourself, you were the first one that woke up, right? You were the first one that woke up. You were up early, you were doing this. How does it take you 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hours to get ready? That's not professional, babe. So when I'm ready, and 2 hours later, and when I'm ready to go, and they're calling me like, "Hey, Lex, we need you. Are you ready to do?" And I'm like, "Yes, I'm ready." And they got me waiting, and the person that we're waiting on is Summer, because Summer takes her time. It's like, why are y'all coming at me? Y'all trying to rush me down here, but we're only gonna be as on time as our latest person. So no matter if I'm ready 2, 3, 4, 5 hours before her, we all were riding in the same cars, in the same transportation. So even if I was ready 2, 3 hours before her, I still had to wait for our last person to get ready, and that was Summer. So therefore, she trying to make it seem like it was a bad thing. No, it was just something I said. Why do y'all keep blowing me up about being ready and we're not, our latest person isn't ready? That's not jealous. That's not nothing. That's the truth. If y'all want me to be on time, give me my own stuff. But that's when we were a group. That's when we were a group. And at the end of the day, y'all keep saying, "Oh, I wouldn't." That y'all are basing certain things.
I don't know, Lex. That story sounded a little. Yeah, that's the word. It's waxed on, waxed off a little bit. Like, I don't know. I feel like she's leaving some details out. Do I think there was some jealousy due to Summer? Yes. I do think that Summer's notoriety probably caused a little bit of jealousy in Lex and Dolly's eyes. But do I think they treated her badly due to it? No. Because Summer's the type of person, if they were, she would have been said something. She would have been said something. So I don't think they were treating her differently due to it. But I do feel like there was probably a little bit of jealousy towards her due to it as well. So
this and that, girl. I am me. I'm my own person. I'm a star. I know my worth. I know who I am every day when I look in the mirror. But what I'm not going to do is keep letting a that I once called my friend get online and keep talking about me. You're mad because I said you should have told Nat she was on live before you called her. That's federal. You wouldn't, just like you got mad at because Tommy's
Tommy's daughter. Yup. That is true. Summer got mad because Tommy's daughter was on live and she was talking in the background, and that's why Big Lex ended up Tommy's daughter, because she was being messy. So now if you go to the reunion somewhere, you're gonna get socked for the same reason. You see how that works? But no, for real though, like that's the same equivalent. I don't like when people do stuff like that. Like, this is why I be having trust issues with people, because people do stuff like Summer did, like that recording stuff and like the lot, like that's gonna give people my number even to begin with. Hey, like, girl, you had to hit me up on the gram.
daughter was on live recording you, or Tommy, it was somebody. I think it was Tommy's daughter. Somebody was live and you was in the background, or they was recording your situation and you had got mad about that. You had posted something like, "Oh, people need to start signing NDAs." Then you turn around and you do it to Nat. The same thing that you was just mad at a couple months ago or a couple weeks ago, you did the same thing to Nat, but you got mad when it was done to you. So make it make sense. And then I said what I wanted to say because I can. It was nothing bad. All I said was, yeah, she should have told you before. You talking about I'm dick riding this, I'm dick riding that. You're mad, babe. You're mad. That's it. That's all. You know who you are, right? People
I'm
are
telling y'all, Big Lex is 2 seconds from the fast food Big Lex coming out. If y'all know fast food Big Lex, y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. Look it up. Okay? I think it was Popeyes.
putting you in rooms. Oh, and then you talking about you trying to thank all these different people for your Baddies 101 project. But let's clock it. One of the people that you gave thanks to, you was trying to, you was plotting on this jewelry. You was plotting on this jewelry, but you sitting here thanking him for this, thanking him for that.
Ooh.
You was a shiesty. And I was sitting there, I'm like, no, like, why is that even a thought in your head to cross somebody that's so close to you? And this happened before. This happened before. And I was like, you was drunk, but it was still a thing. You sitting here thanking this man publicly, but did you tell him what you was trying to do behind his back?
Summer, you're pathetic if that's true. You was really trying to rob a really? That's not shocking though. But Lex, that's when you should have really cut her off. If you ever planning on doing some shiesty stuff, if I'm friends with you and you're plotting on another friend of yours or a used to be friend of yours or something like that, not even used to be friends with yours. If I'm friends with you and you're plotting on another friend of yours on how to get them, whether it be robbing them, lying on them, gossiping about them, I automatically do not trust you. I will never tell you any personal information. I'll never tell you anything I got good in the works because I know the type of person you are. Because if you could talk about them to me, I know you could talk about me to them. Period, point blank. So Lex, you should have right there. Damn.
Did you tell him that? Did you tell him what you was trying to do behind his back and how you was trying to play him behind his back? What is you talking about? Like what? I'm cool. Like the fact you keep you keep going live or you keep talking about me. You keep talking, doing all this, doing all that. Girl, boo. Where's she at? She's not on here. Y'all saying to add her, she's not on here. Platform that put you on, the platform that was able to I'm financially free because I'm still young and I don't have no kids and I do what I want. So I don't know about you, but I am. The platform that put us on, the platform that allowed us to showcase it, you're sitting there downplaying it, talking about from college to Baddies. Like Baddies is so bad. What's wrong with getting in a little tussle here or there, drinking and being on camera in front of millions and millions of people? And mind y'all, this is just my beginning. This is not my ending. This is not.
Let's talk about it. For somebody, let's talk about Baddies. So for somebody in Alexis Radcliffe is age bracket and where she is in her life, doing Baddies is not a bad thing. It is not. Period, point blank. It is not a bad thing because she's still very much young and she could do a lot with her life. But when you getting up there in age like a Tommy and you still doing some of this stuff, that's where it kind of looks like you just really need the money or like you just want the money because they're paying you good type ish. And unless you're getting paid the fees that a Tommy's getting paid, then it's kind of like you should be ashamed of yourself. So it just depends on where you are in life. So where Lex is in her life, it's not bad because she still can go on and do other stuff. I will say though that she needs to know certain stuff. This show can block her from doing. Ask Darrell. It's no shade. There is certain shows that now that you've been on this show, it's not going to be easy for you to get on because now they've seen that you're on a show that has a lot of violence. So I hope she's aware of that.
Not my ending. This is just my beginning. And I'm just 24. I just turned 24 last year. I just turned 24 in September. You're 29 with 2 kids, responsibilities, and you sit here talking about me. Summer no mother. Go worry about what you got to worry about in real life. All them projects you putting together and all this shit you bragging about online. You done been here, you done been this. Go put some shit together. Why are you on the internet talking about baddies, but you don't want to be a baddie? Why are you online making 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 snaps online? But you don't want to be baddies. You're so done with baddies, but you're still in the community. Go. If you think that baddie's not a good fit for you, go. And then you talk about I was in the mirror slapping myself, crying after reunion. Girl, boo. After
The Summer.
Now, I know you ain't doing that. I can't believe you did this.
That's why I don't tell you nothing. Because
Why you do that?
I do what?
Why you do that? Slapping herself is crazy work.
And mind y'all, she said reunion. So if this happened in reunion, why did I get on USA? Make it make sense. If I said all this reunion, nobody's like, what? If I said all this reunion, if I said all this reunion, why did I continue to do another season, the next season? What are you talking about? And then it's just so funny, y'all. It's just so funny how she tries to literally, I'm so glad that I had the discernment as a friend when it came to Summer. I'm so glad I never told Summer any of my business.
Okay.
I'm so glad, y'all. I'm so glad. And
see, I'm that type of person too. Like, once I peep who you are, I'm never gonna tell you nothing personal, family issues or that like that. Like, we could be cool and friends and all, but I ain't telling you none of my personal, deep, dark secrets of business. No, babes. Okay. I'm gonna just tell you public information or information I don't care that you would know. Besides that,
it was something in me that just never allowed her to have that access of that side of me. And it's just so funny to hear the things she's saying, the stuff she's talking about, Cause it's just like, if I would have told you this and that, whew, I would have been through. But in reality, y'all, this is who I once, mind y'all, we were once friends at a point in time. You're mad, you're on the blogs every other day. You always have something to say, and you're really mad. You're really mad. Because you had different expectations and you couldn't stand alone and stand on all the shit that you said that you expected somebody. I don't know what you expected, actually. Like, did you expect somebody to become Captain Save-A-Ho? Did you expect, like, and so now you're mad? That's what I'm saying. The world is just crazy. But like I said, we're not friends. Cool, we're not friends. Stop talking about me. You always got something to say about me, and it's false. That's what I'm saying. I don't care about the truth. You say the truth. Okay, cool. You be getting on here lying, honey. But like I said, I'm tired of holding my tongue. You keep going live. You keep having.
That's the problem, Lex. It looks like Summer doesn't want you to hold your tongue. She wants you to use it.
To say about me. Cool. I'm done holding my tongue. And then you do all this for me to never see you again.
That's the gag of it all.
Stop talking so much. Stop talking. Simple. And if you can't shut up, then you're just going to have to sit there and face the consequences of your actions, period. There's nothing wrong with talking. Just don't, you feel me? Don't try to be victim, or don't try to do this, or don't try to do that when the time comes. You sit here talking about, oh, this, and that, you on live every day, but you're so done with baddies. That's what I'm so confused about. You're so done with baddies, but that's what you talk about. But you get on live and you talk about them. You talk about this, and that. You talking about get ready to go on a tour. Yeah, I am ready to go on the tour.
Yeah, that was pretty dumb of someone to say. Like, why would you even throw that in there? That's a good thing. She's gonna go and make money. You're like, haha, you're gonna go and make money. Like, what? Not even make any sense. That was pretty dumb of someone to say. I'm not gonna lie.
Tour to I done put you onto your first man, but like I said, that mouth got time.
Okay, so Summer did reply back, you guys, and she gave a little story time about what went down the night that her and Lex did what they had to do when it came to the eating.
Her girlfriend and a who don't matter. I'm not gonna give him no clout. After the booking, we went to the room. Now I was so drunk, but I had the munchies. I'm high. I'm like, shit, can y'all go get some food? Me and Lex stayed at the room. When me and Lex stayed at the room, I got in the shower. I got naked, got in the shower. This Lex came in the bathroom. She gets to smacking my ass while I'm in the shower and shit. So I'm like, damn, you feel me?
Yes, Daddy.
I pull her in the shower or whatever. She get in the shower with me. Y'all know what happened. That's why she said I had her on her knees. That was the very first time. So when we get in the shower, I'm like, damn, you feel me?
Yo. Let's do that one.
You know, I'm on that. I pulled you in the shower. You could have respectfully declined. Bitch, you came in the bathroom with me. She leaving that part out. Y'all see, she gets to stuttering when she telling her story. And y'all know I'm going into detail. I get naked. Her girlfriend and somebody else go to the store to go get some food. I think we had Checkers that night. And you know them nice ass, it's like fancy. It looked like a selfie museum, some type of motherfucking hotel. So I get in the shower. Lex come in there. She gets smacking my ass while I'm in the shower. I pull her in the shower like, bitch, come here, take a shower with me, you know? Like, bitch. Me, Lex, and her girlfriend, and a nigga who don't matter. I'm not.
So then it gets a little, this is where it gets a little sticky. And I ain't talking about what happened in the shower. Oh.
You know, we sitting across the bed and shit. I don't think her girlfriend peeping at the time. And I'm eating my food and I sit next to her. Because when that liquor talk, you just going with how you feeling. So I sit next to her and I kiss her. I'm like,
ooh.
And when I kiss her, she like, Summer. Y'all.
I'm not gonna lie. I think Summer misses Lex and she wants to do it again. Oh yes. The way she's even telling the story, the way that it's making her, it's making her a little bit, a little, she getting excited down there. I think she wants it again. You can't tell me no different. Cause I ain't talking about my op like that. You know what I'm saying? She's reminiscing.
No, her famous. She like, Summer. She trying to bring me back to reality and soberness, but bitch, I'm drunk as a skunk and it ain't funny, bitch, and I'm on that. I'm like, yes, mama. Like, I don't give a fuck your bitch right here. I ain't gonna lie, bitch. If I want that, I'm like, I don't give a fuck about your nigga or your bitch. But at this moment, even if it only happened a few times, bitch, I'm on that. So I kissed her.
You should never trust someone around your man or girlfriend. She goes either way. You know what I'm saying? That is a hazard. You hear me?
When I kiss her, I ain't gonna lie, her girlfriend smacked the out of me. Say I'm lying. I would try to call her girlfriend if they ain't together. You know how bitches be trying to play it. And so I kiss her, and her girlfriend, bitch. I mean, she smacked the out of me. But I'm so like thinking about what just happened. I ain't give a I'm like, when she smacked me, she grabbed her girlfriend. She like, no, stop. She's drunk. Her girlfriend told me like, did you just kiss my? And I'm laughing. Y'all, I'm laughing because yes, I just kissed her. She looking at me, she smiling, we laughing, you know, we across the.
Now, this is where things get even stickier. She claims that, you know, there ended up being Lex ended up barging in one night about the whole situation, and she was looking for the girlfriend in Summer. Okay, y'all remember that live when she was just like, oh, she's up there with such and such. She went in there, and the Summer's in the hotel room by herself. Y'all remember that?
My hairstylist and makeup artist said, bitch, do you remember what happened about 7 in the morning? I said, no. What happened? They said Lex came to your door banging, saying, where the is Bianca at in Summer? I'm like, for real? She like, yeah, bitch, you was laying in the bed. I thought you heard her. She texted you and everything. She busted in. She was like, as soon as we opened the door, Lex pushed that bitch open and said, where the fuck them bitches at? Y'all, here's the receipts.
I called you 10 plus times. So when I come back to the hotel, I'm beating both of y'all ass.
Come on.
I called you 10 plus times. So when I come back to the hotel, I'm beating both of y'all ass.
Again.
I called you 10 plus times. So when I come back to the hotel, I'm beating both of y'all ass.
I don't want my ass beat. I want to 8. When I woke up.
Summer is the worst person to ever fell out with. This is so bad. That is so freaking bad. Oh my God. Okay. Now, let me know what y'all think down below about all of this. What do y'all feel about Summer and Lex, you know, enjoying, you know, they're enjoying each other and they're basking in each other's glory. Hey, what y'all think about that? Let me know what y'all think down below. I do feel like if Summer is not going to come back to the show at this point, going online and talking about it, it gets to a point where it's like, if you're not going to come back, you do know you have to distance yourself from the brand at one point, because if you're not going to be on the show and your fans are going to want you to talk about the show and you don't want to talk about the show, that puts you in the awkward spots where you're like in a little bit of a limbo and you're going to end up looking stupid. So it's like, you might as well just stop talking about the show and move on with your life if you're not planning on going back. At this point, her not going back, though, the show will be very boring. It's no shade, because a lot of the storyline, especially the reunion now, revolves around Summer. And you was dead ass wrong for recording Natalie, okay? Let me know what y'all think down below about this video. I also do think that her and Lex did do what they did, of course. I don't think Summer's making any of the details up about the story. I feel like the details, to me, actually make a lot of sense, and they all are too detailed for it to just be made up story time, okay? But I do not think Lex, you know, got her a little bit of Summer. I don't think she ate her some summertime. Wintertime, yes. Summertime, no. Let me know what y'all think, and we out, babies.